Hi everyone, my name is Justin, and I'm 16 years old right now. But in these 16 years, I've managed to do things I'm truly proud of. I've won the first place in my school's yearly English speech competition, ranked first in school in class on several midterms and final exams, and passed the Japanese ability test. Outside the classroom, I work out consistently for over a year and a half, written a personal journal for 90 straight days and developed a hobby that pushed me to grow. But the question is, how can I get there? And how can I manage all of this at such a young age? Well, the truth is, it wasn't luck or natural talent, it was self discipline. It all started with the mindset shift. I stopped waiting for motivation and started creating structure. Let me start with the short story, which completely shifted my life curve. When I was 13 years old, which is about the age of junior high schooler, I had no sense of self love, success, time management, or positive environment. I spent all my time playing and doing nothing. Looking back, that was just the worst time I ever had in my life. But I didn't realize it until one night, about 2 months before a big exam that was going to affect the rest of my life. That night, I still clearly remember what exactly happened. My mom asked me to sit at the dining table and discuss something with her after dinner. She told me, "Have you ever thought about your future life if it's going to be if you don't study and keep playing and finally end up in an environment where everybody's smoking, fighting, or breaking the laws?" She told me about the importance of time management and environment. And just at that moment, everything changed in my life. I started being aware that I'm the only person who can change and improve my life. I think that the turning point in my life is actually when I started absorbing thoughts that and mentality that were at a higher level than I was. I read books and listened to podcasts about how to be successful and how to change my life. So I jumped out of my comfort zone and started thinking in a more positive way. That brought me to the next level because I would try to overcome any obstacles I face by using different strategies. So this is one of the most valuable lessons I learned to make myself better. I actually built three strong foundations that made me unbreakable. The second concept is to always believe in myself, to believe that I can reach my goals and dreams. It sounds like super basic, and some of people would say, of course, you gotta believe in ourselves. How can it be one of the elements for you to success? Well, in my opinion, the majority of people are believing, but they're subconsciously believing that they will never succeed. Because most of the things they're doing are not bringing them closer to their dreams and goals. I'm glad that I realized this in a super young age, that I don't need to worry about finance or anything that I'm going to make me more stressed. The last thing, which is also the most important thing that helped me reach the next level of being a better person, is the ability to manage my time. I'm not sure if you guys have the same experience before. You scroll through your phone for a few hours, you know exactly you have to do, but you think, just one more minute. And then you notice that it's already 1 or 2 a.m., so you finally put on your phone and start to do work. But you're just too tired and dizzy after scrolling for hours, so you give up and go to bed. And every day, you're repeating the same pattern, so you don't grow and you think it's impossible. Well, I used to be exactly the same person, but the problem is just time management. Each person has same amount of time every day, so that's definitely fair. But most people don't value the skill because they don't see the direct positive impact. They prefer to grind rather than work smart because they can see the work is getting done, but they cannot see themselves improving it just because they're building a good habit. But trust me, even just 10 minutes meditation can completely change your life. I end my day by planning for the next day and reflecting on the past one. This is just part of my daily routine, but they're already changed me a lot. They're good enough to change a lot of things in my life. This is the power of properly using your time. Overall, most of the things I'm doing are not really common for most people at the same age as me. Instead of just learning from school, I decided to help myself grow in multiple ways. I see myself not just as a student, but also as a successful person, even though I'm still working on it. And I believe everyone can reach that point as long as they truly want it. These are just some foundation that I really want to show you, and thank you for listening. Thank you guys.